Hello again, folks. About 1 year ago, I came to this very site and I presented to you the groundbreaking of this project known as U-Park Villas. And today, I've come back to this very site again just to give you an update of the progress so far. So U-Park Villas is a gated community featuring 16 homes in total. And currently, 2 homes have been built in terms of the structure, and 2 are ongoing on this side. And then we have spaces on that end, and even 2 more homes on, in front of me to be built right there. So you can get yourself a home here first by depositing a 20% installment of the total amount that comes to 14,950,000 Kenya shillings, which is the asking price for a home here. So a home is 4 bedrooms, all ensuite, plus the DSQ on the side, and a home sitting on 1/8 of an acre. So we had that architectural impression of how the estate will look like, and it is playing on the screen right there, as you can see. But remember, Rome was not built in a day, so it is step by step until eventually we have that outlook as you are seeing on that animation. So today I want to take you inside and we look at the space and function. So for today, I want us to focus on the space and function. So this one here is complete. Okay, let's say 95% complete. So I will use it as our show house, although even this one is a customer's home. So it is 95% complete. So I've said let's focus on the space and function, because in terms of finishing, actually your home can be finished to your taste and preference. Okay, so as we are going in, let's just we focus on the space and function part of it.
Open eye, feel the waves cut through me, hypnotized by the sounds I'm breathing in. Hold tight, chemicals collide. Hold tight, hold tight, hold tight. Dripping lights paint the skies, all because of you. Dripping lights paint the skies, only you. Make it last forever. Stop in time. Yeah, I'm surrendering. Hold tight, chemicals collide. Hold tight, hold tight, hold tight. Dripping lights paint the sky.
So up to that point, maybe I can let you know that we have a borehole on site. There it is. And at our grand entrance right there, the grand entrance. So on top of it, Kule, instead of just having the gate, they did something quite unique, that on top of the gate, we have some 2 spaces there for a salon and kinyozi. And those ones actually are already, finished. And then we have the solar panels right there, for pumping of the water from the underground, of course, right to your homes. Yeah, as you can see on that corner. So mpaka hapo, now let's go inside. And we have a look of things kule ndani. Space and function, pay attention to that one, because in terms of finishing, like I've told you, your home can be finished to your taste and preferences. So standing right here, typically the perimeter wall, not the perimeter wall here, they are planning like how many courses, you know, like not like a full block perimeter wall, just something that you can even look across to the neighbor's home. That is what is planned, unless things change. So it will be like somewhere here. So here we'll have the gate to this home, for instance. So you have parking in front here for 2 cars, you know, or even 3, but you know, 2 is ideal so that, you know, you have more space outside. So the DSQ is right there. I'll take you there later, but first let's start with the home. So you have this RAM. So for somebody maybe who's on a wheelchair, you know, it's easy for them to access the home. So the veranda, you know, right here on the outside. And then that is, you know, UPAC Villas. That's our banner standing right there, as you can see. And so we go inside like this, and you have the lounge, right? Here is the lounge. I just stepped into it. So in the previous video, I communicated the size, you know, the plinth area of a single home. So standing on the lounge itself, it is quite huge. And we have these 2 massive windows, including a corner window, you know, which is a good design. So you can see the amount of natural light that is coming into this space. You can see, I mean, on the floor pale, you know, jua imemulika hapa ndani vizuri. So these are the kind of vibes that you'll be experiencing when you're in this home. All right, so from the dining right there, so we have from the lounge, we have the dining area. I just walked into it as well. Another spacious space here. Somebody can do up to an 8-seater dining table comfortably, honestly. Even if you have a 10-seater, I've seen those round dining tables. Given this space here, even those round dining tables, you know, they can fit into this space comfortably. And again, you know, in terms of lighting, like I told you guys, you know, it is, you know, natural lighting. It hits in here vizuri. All right, so from the dining, then you know, you have a view of the kitchen on that end. But when you're on the lounge, you don't have the view of the kitchen. So let me go this side. Maybe you can stand there, Freddy. Let me go this side so that I come through the main door of our kitchen. So I just walked into the kitchen now. You can see, like in terms of when it comes to space, these guys went big. You know, you have seen a massive lounge, a massive dining area, a massive kitchen right here. You know, you can easily see, you can tell from the, you know, amount of worktop that we have here. So we have this right here, you know, so we have a mini worktop right here. So in this central space for putting your gas burner, your cooker, and then we have this, you know, breakfast nook or a worktop as well, breakfast nook come worktop, and then the sink is on this end. So you can tell how spacious things are in here. Now, beneath these worktops, you have, you know, ample storage for your items, whether it is food items, etc., plates, nini, cups, all those, you know, cutlery and whatever. Utaweza, yani kuna nafasi enough ya kuweka hizo vitu. And of course, you have a pantry right here, you know, so with this kind of shelves here for your foods, dry food stuff, etc., you know, so the pantry as well is a good addition in this kitchen, okay? Yeah, as you're looking at that. And then, pulling back, so your fridge typically is designed to stand right here. So even if it's a double door and a tall, so it's typically designed to stand on this space. So this door, itanipeleka nje, you know, I'll step outside. I just forgot to unlock this one, but well and good, so itanipeleka nje to the kitchen balcony. All right, that's what this door itanipeleka kule. So from there, I'm sure, you know, you are seeing even your neighbors on the other side kule. All right, space and function. Remember, in terms of finishing, guys, your home can be finished to suit your taste and preferences. So going further like this, we have the laundry room. Okay, we have the laundry room right here. So you can bring your washing machine, weke mahali pale, or if they are hand washing, there's a tap right here. And again, from the laundry room, you have this door that goes outside to where now you'll have your hanging lines. So whoever is doing the laundry here can actually continue, can go on with their business without the guest in the lounge, knowing kwamba alikuwa anafua manguo, sasa ndio amebeba mabesheni, amepita sitting room, ameenda nje kuanika manguo. There won't be such kind of stories. So private laundry room, akimaliza anafanya vitu yake, bas. Then this is the common restroom. All right, there we have it. So for this particular home, it also comes with a shower. Okay, but if you choose yours not to come with a shower, ikuwe tu ni toilet only, well, that's how they will do it. Okay, so on the ground floor, we have got one of the bedrooms hapa. So the home is 4 bedrooms, all ensuite, like I said. So this is the first bedroom on the ground floor, a guest bedroom. If you want to make it a master, well, up to you. But I'm telling you, we have a beautiful master bedroom kule juu, okay, that befits the owner of the home, akae pale. But what I'm impressed is that all the bedrooms here, they will comfortably take king-size beds and of course leave some ample room for maybe one to do even a workstation, mambo kama hayo. And the wardrobes as well, as you can see, they are ample. So assuming maybe you don't want this shade, for your wardrobes, you want something else, well, they will still do it. Okay? They will do it. So, but for this one, that's how they have done there. So again, on that end, a massive window. So the guy, the person, the resident of this room, they'll be able to enjoy views, of the front yard kule. And of course, they have another strip window ile pande. So that's how things are here. So on the ground floor, we have the lounge, we have the dining, and we have the kitchen, we have the laundry room, we have the common restroom, and of course, we have a guest bedroom right there. Those are the 6 spaces and their functions that we have on the ground floor. So beneath the staircase here, there is, more room pale chini. Maybe you can put in your vitu kama baiskeli, nini, kama uko na watoto, vitu zao za kucheza, you can always, park them down there. Asubuhi wakiamka wanachomoa pale, wanaenda shughuli zao. Just once again, I'm admiring how this room is really nicely lit. Okay? From this angle, looking at there. Amazing job. Okay, so I'm going now upstairs. Space and function. I'm going upstairs where we have more spaces. And of course, I'll be telling you their function. So as I came straight ahead, we have a family lounge. It can also function as a study room. It is spacious as well. Well done in terms of provisions of power. So we have on that side, and on this side, we have power sockets right there. The ceilings are quite high, for better aeration in the room, for much needed comfort, that's how it is. And on the outside, so this study room has got this wonderful balcony. It is so spacious, and standing right here, you are looking at the neighborhood. You'll be seeing your neighbors pale. Like right now, at least we have this one for reference. The one ahead of us. You'll be looking at that. And you'll have views of the driveway kule, and more homes kule. I think, there's another home that is under construction, ambayo wameanza from the foundation. The foundation is ongoing pale. So people are buying homes. So whatever you see that is up, already those customers have made a commitment, okay, which is a 20% deposit of the total amount of the asking price of these homes. All right, so going back inside like this, it's hapa ni study room. All right, so now we have another guest restroom right here. So when the guys are at the study room, maybe it is they were in a meeting, so somebody needs to go and help themselves. This is the space that they will go to. So on the opposite, we have this bedroom here that is non-ensuite. So this guest bedroom equally will share that guest washroom ambayo tumetoka pale. But in terms of space again, you can see, like I told you guys, every room here will comfortably fit a king bed. King bed ni ile 6x6. Kenya tunaita hivyo. 6x6 bed zitakaa hapa ndani vizuri. So adding the study room. So maybe you don't need the study room. Maybe the office or entertainment room, family lounge. So it can equally serve as another bedroom. And then these two will share this toilet hapa. So now I just walked into another bedroom that is en suite, this one. Okay. So here I am on first floor, looking outside, to the gate pale. So at least huyu akona views mzuri sana pale za gate. Hata wakitaka kutoka kwao, it's real quick. The borehole is right there. I mentioned about the borehole and the solars you can see pale. The solar panels, unaziona pale hivyo. So there will be a playground. Mahali hapo nje, mahali that guy amekaa. Exactly. So yeah, this room as well. In terms of space, king bed zinatosha vizuri. There is a wardrobes again. There's a mirror right at the center pale, dressing mirror, equally important. And then here, it's now the ensuite of this bedroom right there. All right, so let's advance. So we have covered this quarter. Now, let's go to the primary bedroom, which is exclusive. Important that it is exclusive like that. So here we are. This one is even more spacious, much more spacious than the other bedrooms, Kule. In fact, you can take, it's like double, of the other bedrooms that we have seen. So when it comes to your bed, it can slot that side or it can slot this side, whichever way, you'll just decide ni wapi ndo uteka bed yako, So we have wardrobes on this corner, but hold on, these are not the only wardrobes for the master bedroom because we equally have a walk-in closet on that end. I will show you. So our corner window, stretches all the way to the master bedroom. So the people of the master bedroom here, will be enjoying, nice views, cool. Thanks to this corner window, enough natural light. I mean, hata tu mahali nimesimama angalia tu vile jua inanipiga vizuri. Natural light. I'm a big fan of natural light myself. So that's why I keep emphasizing that. Okay? So that's how it is. So inside here, apart from the bed area, you can still do a workstation. You have room to do a dressing table, mamba kama hayo. And then we have this walk-in closet. Like I told you guys, here it is. So his and hers arrangement. So on my right and on my left, these are all spaces for the residents to have their to keep their clothes and such kind of items. But there is more. Look, there is still more, wardrobes hapa. So that's why I told you about the walk-in closet. No, up to this point, if you don't want this kind of arrangement, maybe you want more room for your washroom, which is actually on this end. Maybe they can reduce this distance, and then you can have maybe more room to do a jacuzzi or a bathtub, mambo kama hayo. Otherwise, I just walked into the washroom here of the primary bedroom. So on the far end where I am is the toilet seat. We have a pedestal sink at the center. And on the opposite, huko mwisho, is where we have, the shower area. Okay? So this one is a standard bath. Sindio, haina mambo mingi. Lakini ukitaka uongezewe maybe paka room ya bathtub nini, well, hiyo kuta inaweza songa mbele kidogo. Maybe they'll just play around with the walk-in closet, waone vile watai reduce so that you have more room on this end. So mpaka hapo simeona the distribution of function hapa. Very well. So there is one space that sijakupeleka bado, which is the balcony of the primary bedroom. It is exclusive, you know, private. So we have two balconies here. On first floor we have this one and the one of the family lounge. So ukitaka ku access balcony kama uko huko juu, unaweza na tu kwa family lounge pale. But this one, you know, this one for me is a great addition, you know, to have the primary bedroom ikuwe na balcony this size. And of course, hadi huku nje bado kuna sockets za power. So mtu anaweza kaa tu hapa hivi na laptop yake pale. Ukipigwa tu ka upepo kazuri ka huku Lanet. You guys know Lanet iko na fresh air. Huku hakuna pollution, hakuna nini. All fresh. Tranquility at best, you know. Huku Lanet, you know. That's the thing with Lanet. Kiamunyeki. So mpaka hapo, I think we are done with the main house. Let me go and show you the DSQ, which is hapo tu chini. Yeah. So let me mention something while standing right here. You know, so you see this staircase, there's another customer that I brought here on this staircase. And for them, they told us that they would want to have a French window, you know, just coming from the top all the way kule chini. So instead of having that wall part, you know, that window should just stretch all the way paka kule chini. And of course, in their home, which is, I think, house number 4, that is being implemented, you know. So that's why I told you, the contractor and the developer, they are flexible to listen to your needs pale, and they can customize the home to suit your taste and preferences. The only thing you cannot change, you know, is the overall design, that space and function. So hiyo sasa ni ngumu kubadilisha. You know, room lazima zikuwe tu hivyo, and the outlook kwanza nje lazima ikuwe tu hivyo. But kama ni hiyo kioo unataka ikuwe yote hivyo full, iko sawa. You want more space pale in the ensuite of the primary bedroom, that one can be twisted. All right? So mpaka hapo, wacha niwaonyeshe hapa nje. Kuna DSQ. So this place is still under construction. You know, it is work in progress. So don't mind the kibuyu ambayo iko hapo. So even in here, you know, it is work in progress. So like the space ambayo nimeingia hapa, haijawekwa tiles bado. So typically the DSQ is a self-contained DSQ. So they have this sitting room, and then they have a kitchenette on this side, and their toilet is actually huku. Huku ndo toilet yao iko. Okay, huku ndo toilet yao iko. It is a long, you know, a long room. Exactly, which is 4 feet by like 10 feet or something, you know, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, about 12 feet by 4 feet, right? That washroom hapo. So mpaka hapo, ni hayo tu kwa sasa. My number is 0791055678. So nipigie simu, nitakuleta hapa for site visit. Tuende kule chini, the plots ambazo hazijachukuliwa. You mark your plot, tuende kwa ofisi, tutakupatia plan ya nyumba as well, uangalie, tukae chini na contractor pale na mjenzi, alafu kama kuna twist pale unataka 1, 2 ifanywe, and then uanze kujenga nyumba yako from the ground. Okay, na pia you can always be coming here even as they build, unaangalia umefika wapi, hii mlifanya aje, you know, just to keep, you know, to keep progress of how your home is going. Sindio? So, yeah, work in progress. 1 year. Mpaka saizi, this is so far what they have achieved. Folks, Rome was not built in a day. So, the more you keep booking, the aim ni kwamba, by the time hii shamba yote ishe, nyumba zimejengwa zote, ndio watu waingie. Instead of huyu akuja ingie kwake, and then the place is still a construction site. So, that's not what we are looking for. 0791055678. That's my line. Call me. I'll bring you here for site visit. We'll go to the office. We sit down and look at the plan. And then you make that commitment. 20% deposit and waanze nyumba yako kutoka chini. Kuna moja naona pale pia ishaanzwa, and of course kuna hizi mbili zinaendelea. Ile pia imekamilika, ni finishing ndo inafanyika, the one on my right. Hiyo imekamilika, ni finishing inafanyika ndani, but hizi mbili zinaendelea, na kule moja kuna nyingine iko from ground breaking. Mpaka hapo, see you in the next one.